Samsung's Galaxy S25 series is shaping up to be a significant step forward in mobile technology, with a host of exciting upgrades and design tweaks. But there's one key detail that has been missing from the conversation. Until now, the price. Reports suggest that these new flagship devices could see a slight price increase, raising an important question for buyers: how costly is too costly? But why is that happening? And how much more will you have to pay for these next-gen smartphones? Stick around and let's dive into all the details. Before we get into the price increase speculation, let's quickly recap the pricing for the Galaxy S24 series when it launched earlier this year. The 6.2-inch Galaxy S24 started at $799.99 for the 128GB model, with the 256GB version priced at $859.99. The 6.7-inch Galaxy S24 Plus started at $999.99 for the 256GB variant, with the 512GB model going for $1,119.99. The 6.8-inch Galaxy S24 Ultra started at $1,299.99 for the 256GB variant, with the 512GB option priced at $1,419.99. Now keep those numbers in mind as we move into the potential price increase for the Galaxy S25 series. So what's behind this slight price increase? According to sources from Yonhap News in Korea, two main factors are at play here. One, rising exchange rates. As strange as it might sound, the exchange rate between the South Korean won and the US dollar is one of the key drivers of the potential price hike. The won has been under pressure for much of this year, meaning Samsung will have to pay more for the same components imported from other countries, like the US. This could affect the overall cost of production and, inevitably, retail prices. 2. The Snapdragon 8 Elite chipset. The second factor is the Snapdragon 8 Elite processor. Samsung is expected to use this new, powerful chipset in all Galaxy S25 models globally, including the S25, S25 Plus, and S25 Ultra. Qualcomm, the maker of this chip, is reportedly raising a price of the Snapdragon 8 Elite, and that's likely to increase production costs for Samsung as well. As we know, higher component costs often lead to higher retail prices. Now, here's where things get tricky. It's not clear exactly how much the price of the Galaxy S25 series will increase, but based on what we've seen in the past, it's safe to assume there will be a price hike. Here's my best guess for the new pricing. 6.2-inch Galaxy S25, likely to start at $849.99 for the 128GB version, with the 256GB model priced at $899.99. 6.7-inch Galaxy S25 Plus. Expect to see prices starting at $1,049.99 for the 256GB variant and $1,159.99 for the 512GB version. 6.8-inch Galaxy S25 Ultra. This could start at around $1,349.99 for the 256GB model, with the 512GB version pushing up to $1,499.99. I know these prices might seem a bit hard to swallow, especially if you're eyeing the high-end S25 Ultra. But here's the thing. Along with the price increase, you're also getting upgrades in RAM and storage. For instance, the S25 Ultra may come with 16GB of RAM in its 512GB version, making it a powerhouse for those looking to multitask and game at the highest levels. One of the most highly anticipated models of the S25 family, the Galaxy S25 Slim, isn't mentioned in the latest reports, but it's expected to arrive a few months after the S25, S25 Plus, and S25 Ultra. The Slim model will likely come with a thinner design, a removal of the stylus, the S Pen, and top-of-the-line camera specs. But here's the catch. The S25 Slim is likely going to cost a small fortune. If you were hoping for a price below $1,200, you might want to reconsider. Given the rumored specifications and high-end features, it's expected to be priced similarly to the S25 Ultra, if not higher. Now, this next part might seem a little unexpected, but there's actually a connection between South Korea's political situation and the potential price hike. On December 3, 2024, South Korea experienced a brief martial law, which has put more pressure on the won. This has led to a drop in the value of the won against the US dollar, making imports more expensive. And since Samsung imports a lot of its components, this situation could result in even higher prices for the Galaxy S25 series, especially in South Korea. Reports suggest that Snapdragon 8 Elite chipsets from Qualcomm are also more expensive, which means Samsung will have to raise prices to cover the added cost. We could see the price of the S25 series increase by 100,000 to 150,000 Korean won, around $70 to $100 in South Korea. This increase may also affect other markets, particularly where the currency is weak against the dollar. What do you think about the potential price hikes? Are you still planning to pick up one of the new Galaxy S25 devices, or will the increased cost make you reconsider? Let me know in the comments below. And if you haven't already, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more updates on the Galaxy S25 and other tech news. New Galaxy Z Fold model arriving this year. If the leaks hadn't convinced you yet, today's announcement confirms it. The Galaxy Z Fold Special Edition is real and it's arriving soon. But now, the big question is, how does this special edition differ from the Galaxy Z Fold 6, which was released just a few months ago? One of the first differences between these two foldables is their availability. While the Galaxy Z Fold 6 is available in various markets around the world, the special edition might be harder to get. Samsung has only announced it in South Korea so far, with plans for it to reach China next. If you're in the West or other regions where the Galaxy Z Fold 6 is sold, you may not see this special edition on store shelves anytime soon. Samsung describes the special edition as the thinnest and lightest Galaxy Fold ever made. Measuring just 10.6 millimeters when folded, it's slightly thinner than the Galaxy Z Fold 6, which comes in at 12.1 millimeters. Additionally, it weighs 236 grams compared to the Fold 6 239 grams. Not a huge difference, but notable for those who prioritize portability. When it comes to dimensions, the special edition is wider than the Fold 6, both when folded and unfolded. This difference gives it a broader display, making it more user-friendly for those who are used to regular smartphones. The unfolded dimensions of the special edition are 157.9, 142.6 x 4.9 millimeters, while the Fold 6 measures 153.5 x 132.6 x 5.6 millimeters. The wider design also leads to different aspect ratios. The special edition boasts a 2018 aspect ratio for its main display, while the Fold 6 uses a more traditional 4:3 ratio. This wider layout offers a slightly better experience for tasks like multitasking or viewing content. Samsung hasn't revealed much about any potential upgrades to the displays. However, we do know the special edition has an 8.0-inch main display and a 6.5-inch cover screen. In comparison, the Fold 6 has a 7.6-inch main display and a 6.3-inch cover screen. Both phones likely support 120 Hz refresh rates, but Samsung hasn't confirmed this. In terms of durability, the special edition is made with Gorilla Glass Victus 2 for extra protection and features a distinctive stripe pattern on the back. Its frame is made from armor aluminum, ensuring it stays tough against everyday wear and tear. One surprising difference is the lack of S Pen support on the Galaxy Z Fold Special Edition. Samsung confirmed this on their South Korean store page. On the other hand, the Galaxy Z Fold 6 does support the S Pen, making it the better choice for fans of Samsung's iconic stylus, even though it requires a separate purchase and doesn't have a built-in slot for storage. If the S Pen isn't a priority for you, the special edition might still be appealing, but it's worth considering this omission before making a decision. Both phones pack serious power under the hood. They share the Snapdragon 8 Gen 3 for Galaxy chipset, which first appeared in the Galaxy S24 Ultra. This powerful chip ensures that both devices can handle demanding tasks with ease. However, the special edition stands out by offering 16 GB of RAM as standard, whereas the Fold 6 comes with 12 GB. This extra RAM helps the special edition manage tasks like Galaxy AI more efficiently. The special edition also ships with 512 GB of internal storage, whereas the Fold 6 gives you options of 256 GB, 512 GB, or 1 TB. As for the battery, both models have a 4400 mAh unit, although Samsung hasn't mentioned if charging speeds differ between them. One of the most notable upgrades on the special edition is the primary camera. The special edition is equipped with a 200-megapixel main camera compared to the 50-megapixel sensor on the Fold 6. This upgrade is significant and could be a game changer for those who prioritize photography on their foldable device. Other camera specs remain similar across both devices, including the telephoto lens and the 4-megapixel under-panel camera. The special edition also has an advantage when it comes to connectivity as it supports Wi-Fi 7. This feature is only found on a few other Samsung devices like the Galaxy S24 Ultra, while the Fold 6 tops out at Wi-Fi 6E. Now, what about the price? The special edition will cost approximately $300 more than the Fold 6. In South Korea, the special edition will be priced at around 2,789,600 won or $2,036, while the 512 gigabytes Fold 6 goes for 2,388,100 won or $1,743. Ultimately, the Galaxy Z Fold Special Edition brings some exciting upgrades like a larger display, 16 gigabytes of RAM, and a 200 megapixel camera. But if S Pen support is important to you, the Galaxy Z Fold 6 might still be the better choice. Either way, both of these foldables are top-tier devices, each with its own strengths.